All right, the back got a little bit more prep done, as you can see. We hung up plastic block off on the overspray, and just to keep all the paint fumes and everything in this general area sucked through here, and then it'll go out through the window. We got the red puttying done. We got the stairs covered. We got this plastic section covered here. We got the zipper put in. In and out, and it keeps the plastic either open or closed so no fumes get out. We're gonna prime these 2 lower levels, then go ahead and get some red glazing putty in those small holes underneath the step. Same deal down here. Prime either outside or inside of all these drawers go. Go ahead and get some bin on these bare surfaces. I mean, once we sand all this red putty, if any bare wood is exposed, we'll be putting more bin on there. And then caulk, and we'll finally come through with the STIX waterborne bonding primer, and we'll get our first coat on there. So that's our game plan for today. That's how we're looking before we get started. How we're looking now after sanding, putty, and prep. We did some primer down on these bottom 2 stairs right here, and then we ran some more putty up under the lip where all those small holes were. So we'll let that dry and take care of that tomorrow. All the putty on the stairs has been sanded down. We had to do the lip underneath the step by hand because it's at an angle. Did the trim board on the side, this side as well. Stair section is ready for caulking. Follow the trim all the way around. This here will get the same thing. We'll do one more coat of red putty in here. It seems to have sunken in the holes. Primarily we're working on caulking now. FFLP fine finish low pressure 308. Get a practice piece and then we'll get started with the primer. Going to be spraying the Great Gold Nova 390 PC. First coat of primer on the trim, coming around, did the whole entire stairs. Want to go get some 220 and some fine sanding pads. That way when we do the top coat and the paint goes on, it looks like glass and everything is super smooth. There won't be any runs or any imperfections, no discolorations. There's a spot here I have to sand down. Yeah. And then there's a small spot in that corner, there's a run. Okay. So I'll just sand those down and do an overall quick sand of the stairs, and then got it, I'll get into the top coat. But that will be tomorrow. Okay. But today I'm gonna come back at 2 and sand. Sand. Yep. Great. I also did the trim going up and around that corner, going into the other room. Okay, perfect. So that part up there is still wet. Most of this is starting to flash off now. Yeah. And I believe that's where the railing goes. So I put some. Pops off. Are you able to get that so you can't see the marks on that piece of wood that's attached there? Yeah, I have tape over those little black parts where the railing goes. Okay. So I covered those up first. So when I pull the tape off, will show. Yes. That's because, okay, I get it now. Yep. Those, yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a piece of tape over it. Okay. Just needs to dry some more. But there's 3 of those. Right. And I guess those are going to show anyway because that's just how they're placed in there. Yes, and the lines that he drew on the wall, I made sure I left those there, so he still had those to guide him when he installs it. Cool. And you guys are painting the balusters elsewhere? I believe so. I didn't know that there were balusters, but I believe we'll be doing that at the hangar, if anything. Most of this is starting to flash off, so I'll be back around too. Perfect.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
All the primer is dried up. Now we're going to be getting into fine sanding. Overall, it's looking good. This is 1 coat of primer. I'm going to be using these Surface Prep Very Fine 280 to 320 and also some 220 grit. The top coat of primer after it dried, still pretty flush, everything's looking good. Fine sand will make it look even better. We got everything prepped, puttied, caulked, and primed. Just came in and did some sanding. Tomorrow we'll come in, do an overview of how things are looking, and then we'll get into the top coat. Either one, we're gonna have to sand in between coats again. So this is fine right now. All the caulking's been done. This is how it's looking after sanding the primer. Try not to go too low to expose any bare wood. Everything is sanded down smooth, no rough patches, no runs. Didn't see any new indents. Tomorrow we'll come in, do another overview, and then get into the top coat. Also finished wrapping around the corner. Did the caulking, sanding, putty, and primer, and then we stopped at this corner here. Alright, we're ready to get into the top coat. Got our practice paper up. Go ahead and check our fan to see how it's coming out. See if it's spitting or anything, or if it's coming out with a smooth and complete fan. All right, just finished the top coat. Put a light on the gun so we can see exactly where we're getting, so we can see if there's any drips, runs, or misses. Everything looking pretty flush and level. This is just our first coat, so we'll be coming through, checking this for any imperfections, and then getting into the second coat. Take you upstairs a little bit. Try not to mess anything up. This is how we looking. I'm going to do this side once I move the hose out the way. We'll tackle this right here. But everything else is freshly sprayed and wet, so I'll let this flash and dry off and get ready for the second coat. Here's another view of the gun. Makeshift flashlight to make sure we don't miss anything when we're painting. Make sure we get everything. So I'll show you how effective it is really quick.